Go.
What is up, guys?
Oh.
This is the MMA neighborhood. I'm Devin,
No, I'm Steven.
and we're going over UFC 275 Prochazka versus Teixeira, baby, for that light heavyweight title.
Yeah.
And we got a couple fights we're gonna go into first.
Yes, I do want to do a quick little shout out on the early prelim fight. I'm sure everyone's seen the highlight of Silvana Gomez Juarez knocking that chick out.
That was a hell of a chick knockout, baby.
That got the performance, or that fight got the performance of the night, whatever. I just want to do a quick shout out for her because I guess she's been gone for a while. This was her first fight back, if I'm correct, in remembering
Right
that.
back at it, huh?
So good for her for going in there, getting the first round knockout so excellently.
Nice.
So I just want to do a quick shout out for that. And now let's go to the first fight of the main card: Jack Dilla versus Ramazan MZ.
As we said before in the preview, that we didn't know much about these guys.
Well, I gave a quick little breakdown of this one, and I did say Jack Dilla for knockout. If you remember,
called it, and it was a nice knockout. It's a nice liver shot. He double tapped that liver twice, baby. Put that boy on his ass, and it's been a while since I've seen a nice liver shot.
Yeah,
so
you know, and
props to the boy.
Yeah, so kind of called that one, and then the second fight, the original second fight we had covered got pulled, got canceled. So they moved one of the prelim fights up, which is Andre Falao versus Jake Matthews. Every time I see the name Jake, I think Jake Shields. And I almost just said Jake Matthews.
Nice.
So obviously we didn't go over this fight.
Right.
So, yeah.
Jake Matthews, dude.
Jake Matthews.
But we're going to go right now. That boy fucking put in work, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good fight. He looked like he's hitting. He moves. His hand speed was slow as shit. I thought it was so slow.
I think you're thinking of the first boy, bro.
Was I thinking first boy?
Oh,
I am thinking first boy. Yeah.
Jake Matthews was looking fly out there, bro. For
a
white guy, he's pretty fly for a white guy.
Oh,
and if you can pull up his record for real quick, because I want to see what he's on. I know he's on a good win streak, and I didn't really know much about Jake Matthews before this fight, but honestly, I'm kind of sold after that performance. The boy did have his hands low a little bit, but he's moving and grooving in there, and he put the boys' lights out in the second round. He's piecing them up. It was just matter of time before his opponent went out, and it looked great. Jake Matthews is on my list right now, baby.
All right, so he's obviously just beat Andre.
Yes.
Second round by knockout punches. Then before that, he lost to Sean Brady, the undefeated welterweight, via submission. Then he went on a 3-fight win streak: Diego Sanchez, Emil Weber Meek, and Ramston Ackman.
Okay.
So
he's on the radar. He still has nothing. He hasn't proved himself too much, but he looked really good that night. Someone to look out for.
It looks like he goes on. He goes on a 2-3 fight win streaks, and he loses.
We'll see what's up.
So he was on a 3-fight win streak, lost to Sean Brady. Now this is his first win back. So good for him. For him. I thought it was a good fight.
He looked clean in there.
Yeah, Andre almost looked like he had him at a few points, but yeah, nothing. Yeah, he had him. I don't have really too much on this one, honestly. It was cool because we didn't go over it.
We didn't go over this one.
I really don't,
But there is one we did go over, and that is none other than Zhang Weili taking on Juana Young Jake Check,
hey,
baby.
You gotta fucking sing the name
in the rematch. Go ahead, sing it for us, Steve.
Zhang Weili.
There we go. Hopefully, Wiley heard that one, baby.
Oh, you gotta sing it. I even put that in the description. Saying Zhang Weili, you just make sure to sing the name, baby. You know,
out, baby. But damn, it was a wow. Their first fight was incredible, and the second fight was good too, man. These girls went at it, man. Zhang Weili came out. It was kind of getting tagged up in the beginning by Juana.
Yeah.
And utilized the wrestling, which we brought up in the preview. Like maybe she'll utilize it because she's currently training with Henry Cejudo.
Yeah.
And she did, man. It looked really good, and it threw Juana off her whole game, man.
Yeah, dude. It was a lot more. Weili's wrestling was a lot more crisper, clean than the Thug Rose fight, for sure. She was able to keep Joanna down and really get her good, but
some nasty ground and pound, some elbows, bro.
Yeah, she was able to lay on her for a hot minute. In the first round.
And tag, dude.
It was kind of brutal to watch.
The first round, Zhang Weili put her in some bad spots. She was on top, ground pound, some mean ass elbows. Mind you, the beginning was looking clean, but once that grappling got in effect, man, Juana did not look so good. She looked like the ring rust was taking over. And it was going downhill for Juana.
Yeah, it really was. The first round was okay. I had high hopes for my girl, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's coming back 2 years gone, and, you know, I had high hopes, as you said. And she was tagging Zhang Weili really good in the first round. Then she got on the ground, and then the tides really turned. But
They did.
First round ended. I'm like, okay, she still looks fresh. She looks all right, you know. Hair is a little bit messy, but it's okay. That second round, though, I'm just like, oh, man, it's going downhill quick. Unfortunately. And then they were getting in some scuffles.
It seemed like Joanna was starting to lose her striking, her cleanness to her punches was out the window. It wasn't sharp no more. She's throwing half punches. She seemed out of range, and she's probably worrying about that takedown.
Yeah, and it's like, you're right. Thank you for bringing that up. Dude, her striking didn't look good at all.
Yeah.
It was like, bro, like, did you, I don't even mean to be mean, but did you practice at all?
Yeah.
Like, it looked fucking bad. And I like no disrespect, even though that was very disrespectful to the GOAT of the fucking strawweight. But dude, it didn't look good.
It didn't
look good.
And I think there's two factors to that. It's that ring rust. She's been out for almost a year and a half, and then on top of that, the wrestling really threw her off, and she just could not find her rhythm in there.
Yeah.
And Wiley did. She baited her, in my opinion. She threw a lazy side kick at Juana. Juana came forward right after and whack, fucking Wiley threw the spinning back fist of doom and put Juana on her face.
And that was a good exchange getting in there. Like I said, Joanna was in there in good exchanges. Like she wasn't doing very well at a distance, but when she got in there kind of close, dirty boxing kind of shit, like she was doing all right. But
she landed a few good right hands. Let's not take away from.
I know that, you know, like I don't want to take everything away from her, because, you know, she did have some moments of a brief of like, oh shit, okay, she's back, you know, she's gonna get her. At one point, even in the first round, it looked like she damaged her a little bit, you know, Zhang Weili, but
I think he didn't and put Wiley into that grappling mode. She probably cracked her with a good right, and Wiley's like, I gotta take this girl down, man. I can't play no more.
Yeah, in the second round, you know, as you said, that spinning, they got an exchange, and then Weili just did that spinning back fist, and it was like, oh, to see her drop like that. You know, that fucking seeing her drop like that, or seeing her loss, reminds me, like, that one hurt me.
Dude, that dropped my heart, baby.
Bro, like that,
my heart went in my stomach.
That one hurt me almost as much as Ronda Rousey and Holly Holm. Seeing Ronda Rousey lose like that broke my heart.
Oh, you need chills, man. God. I'm gonna get all sad. It's intimate right now, but no, I'm just kidding. No, honestly, dude, we love Juana in MMA neighborhood, baby.
Yeah, dude.
And it's all if you did not know, she retired that night. She took the gloves off and left them into the octagon. And it was her last fight, and we want to shout out to her and say thank you for all the wars, especially that first Zhang Weili battle. Wow, dude. But all those wars, thank you for bringing just the badassness to the women's division in strawweight division.
And dude, ever since the inaugural fight with her versus Carla Esparza, you know what I'm saying, that was the fight for the first title, right? I believe
Carla Esparza had it from the tough finale.
Oh, that's right. And then that was the first one.
Challenge.
That's right.
So, but you know,
so that was first title defense, but she lost.
I believe so.
Okay, yeah, my bad. I had that a little mixed
Juana
up.
was more deserving.
Fuck yeah, come on.
And you know what?
Because I think it was Stug Rose versus Carla Esparza at the end of Tough, and then Carla Esparza fought Joanna. I gotcha. Yep. Okay, I'm caught up to speed in my head now.
Juana's the real.
She's the real GOAT.
She's the real GOAT in that division.
You know, she dominated that division for a long time. She did. I think she's one of the best to ever do it in the strawweight, to be honest with you.
Hands down, probably. I would say she's the top five, at least best woman fighter. At least top five.
Oh yeah, like
of
ever?
all times. Yep.
Oh, fuck yeah,
at least top five.
Yeah, in her prime, like, dude, she's
amazing, man. And I was sad to see her go, dude. Damn, I want to see more battles from her. I don't care if she lost. I don't give a fuck. But
you know, I was really hoping that she would stick around for maybe one more fight. But when I saw her just take the gloves off,
she's done.
I was just like, damn it, man.
You got to think in her spot, she's not wanting to work all the way back up again, dude. It's too much, man.
Yeah, you know, I had a lot of confidence with her going into this fight.
Mm-hmm. She looked great, perfect shape, great shape.
Just a bummer that had to happen. So
Zhang Weili had a better game plan, man.
Now, okay. First of all, best of luck to Joanna.
Best of luck. Mad respect. I appreciate all the fights you've put on.
Honestly, it was a pleasure watching every single one of them. Even when you lost, it was still great to watch.
Still amazing.
Now, to the question at hand. Does Zhang Weili deserve a goddamn title shot?
Of course she does. Look at
Doesn't.
What?
She just lost twice in a row.
I get it, but
to the champion. Then she got this one fight. Now she's supposed to fight for the title again? Complete bullshit.
I mean, look, she didn't take much damage. As we know, Carla Esparza just won a bullshit title off Rose.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see it. Does she deserve it from the 2 losses? Well, she beat Joanna. Who else she had to beat? She beat the best player besides Rose. So, yeah, she deserves it because she ain't no one else, brother.
First of all,
look, she's going to run through Carla Esparza, bro.
Look. I think who's more deserving of it is Marina Rodriguez. And I've been saying this for a long fucking time. Marina Rodriguez deserves this title shot, not Zhang Weili. I disagree with this wholeheartedly. I think Marina Rodriguez is getting the shaft right now.
We'll give her Rose then. See if she deserves it. We'll give Marina Rose, and I want to see Zhang Weili. She's getting it.
I put in my 2 cents.
You did.
And I've been saying Marina Rodriguez's name for a long time now. I've been saying it.
She's got one more.
Fuck, that's bullshit.
We got Weili in the Esparza, and Esparza's already ducking. You hear about that?
Dude, oh my. It's like, she's calling for a fight later this year, but I'm the champ. She has to work on my timeline. Shut up. Because you know you're going to get your ass beat. Dude.
She's got the grappling to defend that fucking takedown. She's got the power to put Esparza out. Good luck, Esparza. It's nice knowing you. You know, that was a lucky win.
Enjoy your 15 minutes.
Dude, hold on to that belt. Hold on to that belt tight. Kiss that thing every night because you got a freaking... Dude, you got the Chinese warlord coming over, dude. She's going to come and blast you, dude. She's a mean dude. Zhang Weili is scary right now. She evolved. She was already scary. Look how she took out Jessica Andrade. Oh, God.
That was way back.
Dude, that's how she got her belt, though.
Yeah, that was way back, though.
But we knew she had the striking to kill any woman, but now we know this grappling is just going to put her in another level, man.
But it's like what we said after the second Thug Rose fight. She just hasn't honed in. She hadn't honed in on the wrestling and integrated it with the rest of her strategy and her tools that she has. This fight with Joanna, she has perfectly, I wouldn't say perfectly, but she's meshed it good enough for where she's better, more confident with her striking and able to do the takedowns and all that stuff. She's not. It's not so telegraphed like it was in the Thug Rose second fight.
And that's what makes her scary, dude. It's way more natural
so I'll give
looking
you that.
for her. It flows way more smoother now, and I'm intimidated by this woman now, dude.
I mean, you should always be intimidated by anyone that fights in the UFC. You should be intimidated. Maybe besides Cheeto Vera, right?
We'll talk about that. But moving on, we got the women's flyweight championship on the line versus none other than the beautiful Valentina Shevchenko taking on Talia Dos Santos.
Man, dude, I was thinking
you had it.
I
right?
know I had it, but I can't remember how to say that damn
Talia or Talia?
It's like Taylor.
Okay, look.
Taylor.
Taylor
Santos.
Steven had a lot of high hopes. He said she had the best chance in the flyweight division to beat Valentina.
Yes.
And he said something scary might happen.
I did
to
say
Valentina.
that, didn't I?
Yeah, and I was like, he's coming to her ass. All right, well, look, something did scary happen a few times in that fight.
Yeah, about 3 rounds worth of scary shit.
But what?
Just a little foreshadowing about what I think.
Yeah, it was actually a lot closer fight than what I projected.
And it was the closest fight Valentina in that division.
In the flyweight division, right. Now, mind you, look, so what happened is Valentina would try to get in close and judo toss Silva onto the ground, or Santos onto the ground. And when she would do that, Dos Santos would immediately reverse her and put Valentina in a very bad position, usually taking Valentina's back and going for the rear naked choke. Now, this happened throughout the fight, so we would have Valentina beating up Santos on the feet, and then we get to the ground.
She wasn't beating her up all that bad. She was definitely throwing more than Santos, but I mean, she looked very hesitant to me.
All right, look, the first 2 rounds for sure weren't Valentina's. She didn't do enough. She got reversed on the ground. And was getting back control the whole time. Yeah. But in the 3rd and 4th, 5th, she started picking up some heat.
Okay. Just on the stand-up, though.
On the stand-up, correct. And she even busted fucking Santos' eye, the left eye. She busted the heck out of her right eye. She busted the eye so good, it was pretty close to shut.
Hey, she was still able to open it. But look, okay, now, has it been confirmed whether or not that was from the headbutt?
The headbutt did not do that. The headbutt was a hematoma on top of her head. DC needs to lose the job. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I know.
DC was not doing so well that night. And this, actually, no, we'll talk about that right now. Because, all right, let's talk about right now. Buddy. DC. Okay, in my neighborhood, you tell us, do you think the challenger in a championship fight on the 5th round, if she's on her back, should lay there? And that's a good spot for her to win the fucking belt. Come on, because that's what DC said. He said, she's actually in a good spot right now. I would just lay on her back. And I'm like, what? DC is shouting to us saying she's in the best position ever.
And Bisping coming out like right after that, like, why would she want to be on her back?
Right,
like what the what the fuck are you talking about? Even John Anik had to correct DC.
Yeah, his one
John Anik. The dude that don't know shit had to correct DC.
His one chance to get one on DC, and he took it like a man. I'm proud of Anik. This is the first time I'm ever going to say it. I'm proud of Anik for that.
No, straight up, thank God Michael Bisping was there that night commentating.
If he didn't correct DC, dude, everybody would be so confused.
Dude, DC was atrocious that night.
Right.
It was bad.
And back to the fight, honestly. So she was somewhat. So round 1 and 2, I do give it to Dos Santos, and then 3 was...
Hey, it's not Dos Santos.
Is it just Santos?
Just Santos.
Okay, sorry. And then 3 was close because Santos had her back. She didn't do any damage, and Valentina did do some damage. 3 was close. Okay, so a lot of people was having that 3rd round for Santos, obviously DC, and he thought it was in the bag.
Look.
So, I mean, 4th and 5th, he thought she can lay on her back and win the fight. So, I mean...
I'm not like I said, I foreshadowed earlier. She had 3 rounds worth of bad shit happen to Valentina. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I haven't rewatched the fight yet, which I usually like to do when I like on close calls like this. I thought Valentina lost.
Yeah.
She lost 3 rounds. Plain and simple to me. Clear as day. Valentina for sure got 4 and 5. It is up to that 3rd round, though. 100% up to the 3rd round. But
it's close. It's debatable. The thing that my fight on it is that Santos wasn't doing enough on the ground. If she maybe landed some strikes, it would have helped her case. She just went for submissions and no damage was done. And on the other hand, Valentina was making damage done. She broke Santos' orbital bone, by the way. So that fucking eye that was close to shut was actually a broken orbital. So that fight could have got stopped. And then on top of that, she was just way more aggressive than her opponent. And most of the situations that were bad for her, she put herself in, not her opponent didn't really cause most of those situations to happen. Maybe one of them, but most of the time was a reversal. It wasn't technically the opponent doing it. It was close, but Valentina did have the more effective strikes. She did put more damage on her opponent. And in the end, she was on top. She took her opponent down in the 5th round to make a case, hey, I could take this girl down too. And she was on top landing ground and pound, which her opponent never did.
Yeah.
And DC said, she's going to lose. So, I mean, Valentina won. It was a unanimous decision, right? No, split.
Yeah, split.
Split decision.
Yes.
But one judge gave her a little crazy score, 49-46.
49-46. I'm like,
crazy.
Whoa, baby.
The bull did pull it off. Honestly, I would have been very infuriated if the chick won just by taking her back 3 rounds. Because nothing else happened.
Okay, so are you mad that Aljamain Sterling won 3 rounds?
Of course I am.
Okay, you didn't even let me finish, but you already know.
Of course I am.
Just for the listeners, I was going to say Aljamain versus Peter Yan in the second fight where Aljamain Sterling basically did the same thing, wrestled him, but he was doing ground and pound and he was doing submission attempts.
The difference was he did do some effective striking.
I hear you there.
Yeah. I am mad about the Sterling one. I would have been as mad about. I've been more mad about this one because Sterling at least did some effective striking. That was a close battle. That was close, When this one was like the girl only had one move. I'm going to take her back and try to choke her out. It was a good move to go for, but she didn't fucking execute.
And she got there easily.
She did, but she never executed it.
Yeah.
And Valentina did a great job defending it.
Yeah. I honestly thought Santos was going to have better hands.
She didn't use them.
She didn't throw shit.
She seemed a little nervous in there, and she was kind of calculating a little bit too much and didn't really ever let loose.
Yeah, not at all.
But she did take advantage of some good positions, on the ground. Valentina needs to remember on a taller opponent, you shouldn't be doing judo throws on them because guess what? They're
like
big.
trying to lift them up above you.
Well, anytime you throw someone over you and they're taller, they can lay right on you. You see me? So her best One was when she tripped her. So you want to trip the taller opponent, get her on her back.
Yep.
You try to throw a big girl over you.
Yeah.
You see what just happened. The big girl ends up on top. So learn from that one.
Yeah.
I heard Miesha Tate's trying to get a little piece of the bullet. The cupcake wants some bullet, and I heard the bullet wants some cupcake. So I might be up in the horizon.
I'll watch Cupcake any fight.
'Cause I don't know who the heck's next.
Well, okay, so Cupcake is Miesha Tate.
Yeah.
She's already called for. She's already have a fight going on.
So
So
I think it's Lauren Murphy.
Is that it?
I think so, and maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I think it is Lauren Murphy though, because I think that chick fought Valentina and she got smoked.
She got to.
Well, she's high ranked in that flyweight division.
Yeah. I don't know where Miesha Tate is fighting. Actually, I can't think of it. But if she wins, which I hope she does, I'm a fan of her. Dude, that's
a good fight, right?
It's chill.
I mean, what else? What else we got, baby? The flyweight's fucking dead right now. In my opinion, it's not.
Well, she moves up and fights the winner of Nunes and Juliana Pena.
I like that one too, buddy.
That's really.
And I think she takes Pena. I mean, I think that's a more easier fight for her than. I could be wrong though. Pena's got great grappling. We see what just happened. I don't know, man. But I'm not counting out Valentina, baby. If she wants to move up and take that belt, get it, girl. Get it.
Word.
Get it.
Yeah, yep.
But now, is it time?
I think it's
time.
Oh, mother.
For the main event of the evening. The light heavyweight title was on the line.
Yes,
the champ, Glover Teixeira, took on the challenger, Yuri Prochazka. And damn, I think I said it right this time,
Prochazka?
baby. But dude, this was a back and forth war, baby. We got. I don't think any fan could be unsatisfied with this one.
I was very unsatisfied.
One less either a Clover fan, but you know, it was, dude.
Whatever, dude.
Honestly, it was back and forth. Any man could have won. Break it down. You got any breakdowns for us on this one, Steve?
I mean, fuck, dude. I mean, Yuri does not. I mean, he looked all right. He looked all right. To me, he looked all right. He wasn't this unstoppable force everyone's proclaiming that he is.
Yeah.
He knocks people out, but dude, he was getting fucked up at points in this fight.
Oh, yeah.
And then Glover Teixeira was not doing all that well with his stand-up in the beginning. He was really just kind of standing there straight line.
Taking him
taking him like, bro, can you walk away a little bit? Like, go to the side. Do something, bro. You're just taking these dinks to the chin. Like, I know you got an iron chin, bro. I know you do, but why are you testing it so early in the fight? Like, why are you doing this to me, man? Are you killing me here?
You look like a meat bag in there, dude.
Can I win one fucking bet tonight, bro? That's all I was saying during that fight. Like, I'm losing everything right now.
He was hoping Santos got that choke. He's like, come on.
Dude.
He's hoping for that split decision
Bro,
win, huh?
I mean, it was a close fight. It went all the way down to the 5th round. Who saw that? I called this the first round because I thought for sure. And guess what? The first round, Glover Teixeira did get him down within like the first minute. Minute and a half. He had him down. And I was just like, okay, this is what's up. Like, this is what's going to happen. He got him down a couple times, I think, in the first round.
Right.
You know, Glover Teixeira obviously knew what to do. Yuri striking, he does bounce around. He does this weird little body movement.
He was off that night.
It was weird.
He wasn't as flow as he normally was. He's a little bit. He's throwing shit too far, like the knees. That's why he got his first takedown. He was throwing a knee from like halfway across the cage, and Glover timed that easily and threw him on his ass for it. You know,
why are you throwing knees, bro?
That far from that far, dude. Holy shit!
Like, just at all.
It's like you're trying to catch a ball. Like,
it's like he was doing like a flying knee and shit too. Like,
too many knees.
What is going on?
Too many knees. Glover capitalized.
Mm-hmm.
I think both. It's hard to say breakdown rounds right now because it was so back and forth.
Yeah.
All right, but let's just put it like this. Fucking, as soon as Yuri would get Glover hurt with some footwork and he's tagging him up on the feet, Glover take Yuri down.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Glover be on top, ground and pounding Yuri. So you think Yuri's beating his ass. Oh, shit. And then Glover gets him down and starts ground pounding. It almost looks like Glover's going to finish Yuri. And you're like, what the fuck? And then it just kept going back and forth from that. Yeah. And then on top, what really frustrated me a lot was when Yuri was get out of a situation on the ground, but he would stay on the ground with him and try to grapple. And I was like, he's going to get reversed. He's going to get reversed.
Dude, that was so funny. Devin was calling every time he was about to get reversed on the ground. I'm like, this is amazing. And I just kept laughing because I could just feel Devin's morale for his fighter just go a little lower, a little lower, a little lower. Listen, he's going to his right. He should be going to his left. Oh, he's about to get swept. And there it is. Boom. I'm just like, every time I was dying. You were making me die laughing that night.
I felt like his coach, and I was just a disappointed coach. It's like, he's doing everything you do wrong in jiu-jitsu, you know? Like, very sloppy, honestly, on both guys' parts. It was like a bunch of sloppy ass shit was going on. Yeah. But it was keeping the war going. Mm-hmm. But the fight looked like it could have been ended like 4 or 5 times. Like, fuck it.
What do you feel? How do you feel about Yuri's little fake taps that he was doing throughout the fight?
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
What do you feel about? I don't know. I thought,
dude, I don't know if would that be called, because he didn't have a thumbs up or anything. You couldn't see his face when he was doing it. Okay, look, if I was the ref and I saw that, I would have called it.
When I actually rewatched it, the taps weren't when he was in a submission. It was when Glover got a better position. So, in my opinion, what I truly think, because I'm wondering that too, is that it was a respect thing, dude. I know that sounds weird, but like, he's like, fuck, you got me in a good spot, like, good job. Because these guys had mad respect the whole fight. Yeah. I mean, the 5th round starts, and they fucking do a bow to each other, fucking hug each other. And I think when Prochazka got in a bad spot, he was giving Glover props. It's the only thing I could think of.
That's a far-fetched idea.
Because he wasn't getting submitted when he did those type of moves.
Well, see, but like I said, you couldn't see Yuri's face when Glover's on top of him, and then Yuri's tapping him on the back. You know what I'm saying? So I think about like when Cutabella was fighting in the Magomed in the light heavyweight, when that fake dizzy shit, and they called it. That's kind of like, I don't know, but it's same bullshit, I know. But the same thing, if I was the ref and I see this dude and I can't see his face, I see no thumbs up, I see him tap on the back, I'm going to call the fight.
I see what you're saying. I think it was, I don't think there's too much, I don't want to focus too hard on it because.
I know, I was just asking your opinion.
It never made Glover release anything. So
it did one time, though. It did. I saw it. I
watch it.
I saw it. I didn't rewatch. I haven't rewatched any of these fights. I saw a clip that someone posted on the Reddit. I was like, dude,
I'll have to see it, rewatch
it. I was curious about.
I don't think he did for anything dirty. Maybe he did. That's my opinion on it. But Glover had his chances to kill this guy. Right? He put him in that arm triangle near the 4th, I think. Then the 4th, and
something like that.
He shouldn't have got out of that. Okay, bro. He did some weird. I had to rewatch that. He did some weird escape. Like, grabbed his fucking forearm, pushed him. He rolled out of this arm triangle that shouldn't have been rolled out. There's no way, dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, how the fuck how does someone that's not a black belt do that? Mm-hmm. You know, against a black belt.
Yeah. He was the grappling.
He was dead right there, dude. That arm triangle should have been it.
His arm was limp,
dude. I know. I thought he went limp for a second. Honestly, Glover had every chance to kill this boy, you know, and he just didn't. So it brings us down to the 5th round. I mean, it opens Glover. Prochazka is hurt still.
Because Glover Teixeira out and elbowed him on the ground and pound. And
even cut him up nasty.
Dude, right above the eye on the eyebrow. That shit was busted open.
And he's just looking hurt, dude. And then the 5th round starts, and Prochazka's barely there still. Glover senses blood, and he fucking goes on that boy. He rocks him, and then he goes for a guillotine.
Well, they do a few exchanges where Glover's dinking him up. So I was calling for most of that fight straight jabs for Glover. Straight jabs. I was like, bro, just got to do it. Then he finally did it in the 5th round.
Yeah, he made that right.
Consistent. Boom, boom. Then he
racked him.
Boom. Then he got him down, takedown. Then he got back up. Then he did it again. And then that's when the guillotine
goes happened. For that guillotine, and that is a Glover special. But bro, it's 5th round, sweats all over, and it slid right out, and now Yuri's on top. Dude. How? The guy that's about to die right there, he's on top, right? So it's a bunch of that sloppy shit going on where they could have won and he fucking gave it up.
Yep.
It gets near the end of the round, and some type of exchange happens, and Glover gives up his back.
Yep.
Not expecting, because who the fuck is that Yuri would possibly submit him, because who the fuck would think that? It's a plus 1,600 on the odds for submission for him. Never had one in his life. And so he carelessly sits there in a turtle position, and Yuri sees it. He's like, fuck, his neck's right there. He goes and gets the neck, and I rewatched. Glover doesn't even fight the hands. He doesn't even fight the hands.
I mean, it's
he
so
just
deep.
gives it to him. He gives it to him. He doesn't think there's a fucking threat of submission, so he just sits there and lets
Like, he wasn't even protecting the neck.
He thought
nothing.
He even admits afterwards. He said, "I didn't think there was a submission threat." He's like, "I fucking just gave it up. I didn't know. I didn't think he would go for submission." So he fucking just gave it to him because it's just letting the guard down. That split the last 30 seconds of the 25-minute battle, and knew. Yuri's first submission of his whole career. He gets the UFC undisputed light heavyweight title from a black belt, Glover Teixeira. And everybody's like, "No way!"
Dude, I mean, my mouth dropped to the floor, bro. I was standing up like, you got to be kidding me.
No way.
This did not just happen. 30 seconds left of the fight, and Glover was going to have it.
He had it. If it went to decision, Glover had that.
Easily.
He had it.
But he didn't. Wow. He lost it. Now the question is, who does Yuri fight next? I think there's really only one real answer. But before we get the answer to that, Glover Teixeira did ask for a rematch. I don't think that's deserving.
No.
I think it's kind of...
I think Jan Blachowicz is going to get the next fight. They already kind of agreed in it verbally after the fight.
Yeah.
I thought Jan was his homie, but I guess not. I guess they're going to go for it anyways. I mean, the belt's on the line. Homie's got to go out the door.
I mean, because at a certain point, I understand not fighting people, like for your friends and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I think we talked about this that night. If it's for the belt,
yeah, we got to fight.
You can't, like, hey, bro, like, I know we're friends and shit, but you kind of have what I've been working for, and we're going to have to fight, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that's part of the game, you know? If your friend has the belt, I'm not gonna move up and try to start all over. I'm gonna fucking fight you. I have to, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to.
He's gonna go for it. And you know, Prochazka was like, "Yeah, Jan came after me. He got all hostile. He started flexing, and he's like, so he blew him a kiss. He's like, "I love you." He did the Yoel Romero on him there. I love you. Gave him I love you, man. So chill out, man. This guy came out of 25-minute war, and he's got Jan yelling at his face. Come on, let's go. He's like, "I love you, bro."
I love you.
He's done. Let the guy breathe, bro.
Dude, I love Yoel Romero.
Dude, man, shit. That was awesome. But man, Jan, I think Prochazka Yuri, the new champion of the world, should take on Jan Blachowicz next. If not, we also got Anthony Smith taking on Ankalaev.
Magomed Ankalaev, and I am so ready for Magomed.
All over Ankalaev's nuts.
Let's go,
I'm
bro.
all over Yuri's nuts now, dude. I'm fucking stoked. I know he showed a lot of but I want to bring up one thing. I'm sorry. Yuri did say he hated his performance right when he got the belt. He was not happy with it.
Yeah.
He knows he fucking made a sloppy fight, and hopefully he says he's going to clean it up big time.
I mean, I hope so, because that was the fight for me to, like, am I going to be rooting for this guy again? And no, he's not so yet. Beatable for a champion. He's a step above Carlos Esparza for champion. How beatable they are. For how beatable they
Stevo's going to lose all his MMA credits right now. All the credentials going out.
Hold on, baby.
Carlos Esparza.
Hold on.
We can't mention that name here.
Out of all the champions, who looks the most beatable? Carlos Esparza,
so you think
for sure.
He's second, the most beatable.
He's the second most beatable champion.
Out of the champion. Okay, better way to phrase it.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
No.
I didn't say skill wise.
I
said he is the second most beatable champion on the roster right now.
So far, right now, at the moment, it's hard to gauge.
You can't. I'm not wrong with that. I'm not wrong with that.
All right, maybe Charles Oliveira.
Okay, talk about bias, homie.
Dude, Charles Oliveira's came fucking from death 3 times in a row now.
Who just did the same thing?
Exactly.
Yuri.
It's about damn time I get a win under my belt like that. It's about time we come back from the fucking dead and win the fucking belt for once. Now, only if we could do it to Charles Oliveira. Only if McGregor could come out of the death and come out to Charles. Oh, yeah, I'm going off. But
okay.
Yeah, Charles Oliveira says is second. But yeah, all right. So next opponent.
Charles Oliveira is not second.
Next opponent.
It's this motherfucker.
Whatever. Next opponent. You think is it gonna be Jan Blachowicz?
Yeah, I agree with the same thing. That's what I think should happen. And I think the winner of the Anthony Smith fight or if Magomed wins that fight, I think Magomed, that's his turn.
I think winner of that fight for sure.
Yeah, because I really want to see Magomed.
Hope Smith takes your boy out, boy.
Dude, Magomed's gonna sleep your boy.
Ay.
He's gonna sleep the wannabe samurai.
So Steven
He's gonna
hates...
cut off that top knot, homie, like a thug, homie. He's gonna cut that top knot.
Dude, Yuri's coming back stronger than ever. I'm telling you right now, man.
Magomed's got those solid granite hands, homie. He's gonna sleep that dude.
We'll see what happens, man.
Oh,
I think the division got a little more interesting now because of this, and I'm looking forward to the next matchups and seeing how they all play out.
Yes.
And we're looking forward to the next pay-per-view, of course, because we got the blockbuster pay-per-view of the year, UFC 276, coming up, baby.
Oh, what? Your blockbuster?
The blockbuster.
You love your blockbuster?
We got the trilogy Holloway Volkanovski finally. And your boy Style Bender's coming back to put on a
Cannonier.
against the Killer Gorilla.
Yeah,
shit, dude,
my boy.
Yeah, and we got Sugar Sean O'Malley. Yeah. We got the Sugar Show coming, dude. We got it all on the next one.
What was that
baby.
the Sugar
The
Sean
Sugar
O'Malley,
Sean O'Malley, baby.
Little Eminem right there.
Yeah, dude. It's all coming on the next MMA Neighborhood podcast.
Now, before we exit out into the outro, what we usually do, I do want to do a little quick shout out for Zabid Magomed Sharipov. 18-1 featherweight, has officially told the UFC he's retiring because of his condition.
Damn.
So we will never see him fight again. The Abe Lincoln of the featherweight.
It's all good. We
Abe
got
Lincoln.
enough of them, dude.
So 18-1, he's gonna go down as the biggest what if, but he's looking out for his health, and I respect him for that. So just a quick little shout out. He's 18-1.
We don't got the what ifs fighting next pay-per-view. We got the ones that are gonna be fighting.
I'm trying to shout out to a dude that was gonna put Volkanovski in his fucking place, homie. He's gonna put everybody. He's gonna
close us out of here,
dude.
Bro.
All right,
close us out.
That's the MMA Neighborhood going over UFC 275, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And where can they follow us on the YouTube, Devin?
They can follow us on the YouTube at MMA Neighborhood.
And what about the IG?
MMA Neighborhood _Graham.
And make sure to stay tuned because it's not the MMA Neighborhood without you. I'm Steven.
I'm Devin.
And we will see you guys next time for UFC 276, I believe.
Yes, sir.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Peace out.